Hey folks, we are in the first round of the Elimination Friday Foosball DYP at the Toronto Foosball Club. It's 2-1 for Anthony and Steven on the left. We got Barry and Carlo on the right, already doing a strategic switch. Anthony with a very deceptive 5-bar, and I think asking about the ball shaking on Carlo's defense. Crisp lane pass. Shooting on Barry with this very unconventional walking, rocking snake. Barry with a nice block, great positioning. Barry with the ball on the 2. With a shot down the middle, he's got a nice crisp pull shot. We got Steven, one of our newer players, learning very rapidly. Barry with the back on the 2. Anthony grabs the rebound. Tries the middle, but Barry's there. Barry has some very high quality defense. He also can hit some really nice shots. He has a very crisp snap. Anthony in the way of that one. And Barry with a beautiful pull kick. That's something he doesn't do that often, but it's pretty deadly as when he does, as you just saw. Folks, this is Sean Lee, one of the members and folks who part of the team that runs the Toronto Foosball Club, and you are all welcome to join. We hope we see you all at some point. We in fact have a tournament starting or next month, January 19th to 21st. Looks like the turnout is looking pretty good. We're gonna have quite a few international folks as well, and then we have probably from across Canada. We expect a few people at least. Barry with the ball on the 3. And he hammers a long, crispy. Anthony with it on the 5. They've now fallen behind 2-3. He advances to the 3-bar and gets ready to hit a snake. He's become more patient. He's definitely pretty high percentage when he is patient. But he may have to change how he's reading because the goalies do seem to be on his rhythm. Carlo with the ball on the 2. Carlo has been working very hard on his pull shot from here, and it's pretty nice too. Oh, there, beautiful pass. Gathered by Barry on the 3. He sets up. And when Barry is confident, he takes not as much time, and he's pretty lethal. He can really crush those straights, as well as the splits and the longs. Okay, Steven with a nice clear, back to Carlo. Carlo with a beautiful pass. Barry on the 3. Now he's got him pinned to the, oh no, I was going to say pinned to the straight, but Steven really smoothly came out to block that split. But Barry reads the D really well, and Barry does love to crush that split. Anthony with the ball on the 5. Beautiful pass. Anthony's 5 is really elevated. Now I feel like he has to make this shot. I think he might have gambled a bit on that one. He should have really waited and checked a couple times to see if that middle was really there. Steven. By the way, folks, this is a 2 out of 3. I believe it's a win by 2. Single a limb. Steven with a hard shot. Carlo keeps it out. Anthony picks up the loose ball on the 5, something he's excellent at. And Carlo. He Either a pass or a hard pull shot, or the likeliest. Ooh, tic-tac pull kick. Steven has it. Wow, that was a really deceptive and smooth push kick right on net. Carlo keeps it out. Keeps that one out too. Carlo has it on the ball, and he does a beautiful pass to Barry's 3 on the far wall. Barry, like I said, he really hammers that straight. He'll hit it even when it's really tight. That's game 1 to Barry and Carlo. So at the Toronto Foosball Club, just to let you know about this event, there's been about 14 people tonight. There are 6 teams left. The winner of this will play myself and Johnny. There's a match going on at table 2 at the moment. It's Tyson and Alfred versus Mike and Chris. They will advance to play the winner of, Dwayne and Tony. Anthony with the ball on the 3. One goes for a quick one, but Carlo has really been a wall. Okay, clear to Steven. Steven probably rushed that a bit. No, Barry's really smart, and he says, I could hit that straight again. Oop. Wish, Anthony, I'm sure he wishes he had taken his time gathering that ball. Okay, Steven taking much more time doing a check. But unfortunately, he does turn this over. Now, he is one of our newer players. He's learning rapidly, but there's a lot to this game, as I think many viewers will agree with. Anthony with the ball. He really does need to put it in the net, and he does with a smooth push side with a little bit of a hesitation. Barry with the ball on the 5. Okay. Misexecutes that. Goes to Steven on the 2. Steven, unfortunately, oh no, he's lucky. He should really make sure he can get it by the 5 bar on this possession. And he does. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I've definitely benefited from lots of luck myself. Anthony kind of rushed that, or Barry made a good 5 bar block. Okay, will he look for the straight again? No, he just, even though Steven was like on the 4, Barry went right to the 5 hole. The beautiful long pull. Anthony needs this to keep up. Oh, nice shot. Lots of tapping, and then to the pull side. Now we got Barry on the 5. It's 2-2. The 3-2 ball, I think everyone would agree, is a really important one. I think he misexecuted that pass. Anthony steals it, passes it to his 3 bar. Let's see if he can do 3 in a row here. And he does. I'm not even sure what that was. Maybe a Euro? He grabs the lead. It's 3-2. And this is the second game. Barry and Carlo are up 1-0. As I mentioned, it's 2 out of 3. Oh, Barry with a really high quality, high percentage pass. Oh, Barry went for the straight again. Misexecuted, probably because Steven was all over it. Anthony removes something from the surface of the table. Carlo gathers it in. Oh, wow. That is a seeing eye clear from the 2 bar. Strategic switch on the right. It's a smart move since Anthony had scored 3 in a row. Barry, a very capable shooter and passer from here as well. Quality shot on that. The rebound goes to 3. Now, Carlo's really been working on his pull shot. He has quite a great snap, so that's probably why he decided to take that shot. Unfortunately, misexecutes, goes to Anthony, who is looking to get the 4-3 lead. Takes more time. And he really puts a quality shot on it. He used really great timing there. Did you win? Oh, no, you haven't played yet. Okay, yeah. All right, it is 4-3 with the team on the left. Oh, Barry, I think, kind of misexecuted that pass. Okay, Carlo on the 2-bar. Does a check. Tries the pull kick. Anthony is there. He clears it, but Anthony gets it on the 5. And Anthony is, like I was going to say, is really deceptive wall passes. They don't really look like he's going to do a smooth or fast or hard wall, but he can. And he puts that game away with a push side snake that went all the way from the 2 dot to the 5. Or actually, maybe it's more like the 4 dot to the 1 dot. All right, we got a game. It's third game here. Carlo warming up his pull shot in case he needs it. It definitely would have impacted the game if he'd been able to score that last goal. All right, now this is to advance and play against Dwayne and Tony, 2 pros from our GTA foosball club, or sorry, foosball scene. Barry with the great brush pass. Oh, he gets lucky there. Anthony got a piece, but it still went back to Barry's 3. Now, Barry's going to have to make some smart shots. Now, Steven has a very, like, especially for a newer player, he doesn't move much, but he is really good at anticipating where someone's going to shoot. So there's a great example right there. Like, it would have been hard to know whether he's looking for a split or a long, but yeah, he baited really well and blocked the split. Anthony on the snake. He does a kind of a cut, which is a perfect way to split Carlo's defense there. Barry with it on the 5. They're down 1-0. It's a beautiful brush. Barry has one of the nicer brushes in our TFC. Yeah, and Steven with the quality block. Anthony advances it. His 5 has become very high percentage this last game. And what's he going to go? I think middle, yes. And it's 2-0 for the team on the left. Barry and Carlo kind of need this one. Beautiful pass. Back to the wall with this brush. Ooh, that was a great shot, and somehow Steven was there to get a piece of it, even though it was more like on a 2-hole. Okay, can they block Anthony's 5? Almost. Anthony gets it back. All right, but a quality 5-bar D. Barry gathers it on the 2. The team on the right has switched again. Now, if they can get this ball, they could even it up. Otherwise, they'll be down 3-1, and, well, that might happen right here. Oh, but Anthony probably wasted that shot. It was a bit too much of a gamble. And I don't think either team has really used their timeouts. So Jim Stevens would say, maybe they could improve the table management. Steven with a great shot. Anthony gathers it, but goes for a chip, which was executed, but too steep. Ooh, Barry. With a little bit of fire there. Anthony's very quick to react. Oh, another opportunity for Anthony to go up 3-1. Oh, I don't know if he cut it or went straight with that, but the gap was a little bit too wide. They're up 3-1. Barry and Carlo need to get this one to have a chance. Yep, Barry gets that one through. Really does need to score this one. Steven's been trying to get him to score 2-hole and succeeding. Barry realizes that now and goes long. 3-2. Anthony with a really crisp lane. Now, if he can get this one, he's really walking, checking out all the angles. Nice block by Carlo. Anthony had anticipated that Carlo would open up again, but he did not. Carlo, he is one of the best at making that pass. He can do a fake bank shot and pass it right to that man on the 3-bar on the wall. Okay, Barley had a chance to tie that game up, but he went for the long, thinking he would be there again, and Steven was so deceptive and moving out there smoothly. Carlo with the ball. Can he do the pass again, or might he actually pass to a different guy, like there? Oh, but just out of the range of the middleman on the 3-bar. Okay, Steven with the ball on the 2. Okay, tries to pass, but Barry blocks it. Gets a really nice shot on net, and Carlo will just keep making that pass until you take it away, and that was a beautiful pass. Oh, Barry wanted that too much. He tried to hammer it, and unfortunately missed the net. Look at that. Carlo will just keep feeding you on that wall. Okay, Barry, take his time. Oh, he just missed the post. Or, I mean, he hit the post, is what I should say. Oh, Anthony with a fancy snake flippy, but it... Ooh, Carlo just missed the other man on the 3-bar. Steven with the pull kick, blocked back to him. And he scores a really big goal. Third game, puts his team up 4-2 after Anthony had multiple attempts. Barry and Carlo really need this. Honestly, they need the next 2 at least. Oh, and Anthony with a very patient 5-bar D. Oh, no. Okay, the last one was a bit sloppy, but it was a pretty clean game before that. So Anthony and Steven in advance. Steven, the new player, the rookie, really kind of bailed on Anthony at the critical time in that third game. All right, I'm going to, yeah, we might have a bit of a gap, so I'm going to end this stream, and actually, no, I'm not. I'll let it run for a bit. We should have another match on here very soon.
Table 1, Wayne and Tony versus Steven and Anthony. Wayne and Tony versus Steven and Anthony.
All right, folks, we are back for round 2. Stephen and Anthony have advanced, and waiting for them with the bye is Dwayne and Tony, two of our top Toronto pros here. So this is going to be a bit of a tough challenge, or a tougher challenge for Stephen and Anthony, but I do expect a good game either way. All right, Dwayne with one of the best fives, not just in Toronto, but really, I think in foosball. He can do a million wall passes, and half of them look like lanes. And he's really been working on that Euro as well. The crisp Euro, full side. Anthony gathers it, has it on the 3. Now Tony is one of the best goalies. And it's going to be hard to score on him. Like Dwayne has a lot of that. Razzmatazz. And Steven, with being one of the new players, hasn't seen that nearly as much. Although all these players would have played each other at least a little bit. And of course, the Anthony and the team on the right have played each other many times, and probably for several years minimum. Okay, Dwayne with a pass that he doesn't quite catch. Steven with a nice clear. Tony has got a great push shot from his 2-bar. Anthony gathers it at the 5. Goes for a right hook. Wayne immediately goes into a weave. Steven with a very composed block. Steven really likes to do that kind of short. It's a spray with not much of an angle. It's good at clearing a lot of the zones. Now, like I said, here's one of the best 5-bars in foos, but Anthony knows him quite well. But folks, even though Anthony slowed his Dwayne's 5-bar down so far, I can tell you that Dwayne will make adjustments and end up getting the ball a lot. Dwayne with a timeout in the first game at 2-1. Tells you that even though this is just a Friday casual monster DYP, these guys like to win, and they hate to lose. First time out for Dwayne and Tony on the right. And here we go. Look at that. That is not an easy shot to execute, because Steven had made that gap quite tight. Dwayne gets it back. In that weave again, and he has a million options here. Steven, though, he's there. He's composed. He's not panicking. And he executes a great pull shot. I mean, a pull kick. Dwayne trying to get Anthony to move off that wall. But Anthony is really reading it well, but Dwayne's like, okay, I got more guys. Great pull kick that Steven blocks again. So Steven's defense is really very advanced for his for the amount of experience that he has. He's one of our newest members. Now Dwayne loves to hit the split from this pull shot. Then he does his fake weave, and then he opens up the straight. Really nice. 4-1 for the team on the right. Anthony fits that one through and does a sick a tic-tac hard dink from the top man down. Look at that 5-bar. And Dwayne passing it. He's probably going to go push side on this, or he might just open up a split. Oh, I went for the push. Steven out there. Steven doing a really good job of being in the right place. Steven should probably slow things down now that he has the ball. Dwayne there, he will get his wall passes. You know, just inevitable. They call second timeout, even with the 4-2 lead. He's committed. He's going to play high-quality foos, and his partner, Tony Gashi, is going to encourage him to do that. Yeah, all right, unfortunately I missed that. But clearly, Dwayne put that away. So it's 1-0 for the team on the right. And we have Anthony leading off. They definitely want to get off to a strong start in game 2. Wow, what a beautiful split on that snake. And Dwayne gets that wall pass. What I tell you, folks, you cannot keep him from getting the ball and also getting the wall. Hits a beautiful push side there. Anthony gets the ball quickly. Oh, doesn't quite execute. Look at that. You are on the wall. You're like, I'm not giving him wall. I'm not giving him wall. But it doesn't matter. He will take that wall. Wow, beautiful shot by Steven. Like I said, he's playing very good foosball. Tony hasn't had the ball too much. He has a lethal push shot. And there it is. A hard spray to the long hole. Anthony with a nice wall of his own. And he's thinking, all right, I'm going to do something different. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back to my snake. And let's see. I mean, he scored a decent percentage. He just hasn't had that many shots. Another beautiful split, I believe. I think that's spray. They're 2-2. This game is quite an interesting game. Dwayne going for the 3-2 lead. And Steven, look at that. Smooth, minimal movement. That's not an easy defense to do, folks. Especially when the 3-bar in the other team is moving with high energy and intent. And your body is saying, I should move fast too. But if you just move smartly, you don't have to move as much. Steven with ball in his 2. Dwayne just lets it hit off his guy and steals it. Okay, will he go wall? Yes, but he'll get it back, and now he's going to go wall again. Oh, no. Wow, that was not even right up the middle. That was far up the middle. And he hits it crisp for the 3-2 lead. Anthony with a beautiful lane. And he rushed that shot. But I think he was trying that split angle just like he had before. Oh, that was actually Dwayne who went back there to block that. So there's a switch on the right. So even though they're both really great goalies, and Tony is one of the best, as I mentioned, this team knows when they want to switch for strategic reasons, for defensive purposes, just to give different looks. Tony with the ball. He has a great push, and he has a great pass. Dwayne can put this game, increase the, wow, that was dead bar. That was way out there. 4-2. And Anthony and Steven need all the rest of these goals. Ooh, that was a crazy chip. Game over. And Dwayne with a very optimistic and fast reaction to stuff that back into the net. That was a great game, folks. We should have some more for you soon.
Actually, just very, it's not a unique style. I don't mention, but it's just a unique style. But slow. You let it mix it up. You're very relaxed. And the relaxed thing, sometimes you need to speed it up, sometimes you need to like, but the faster players will catch you. Yeah, 100%. So you probably block a few people, but faster players will catch you, right? So, you feed me a little bit, boss? You're gonna want to listen to that, man.
Yeah, it's good to like to watch what you do because and then learn from it, right? I'm making it. I'm making it. I'm done. I'm just feeding him. I'm just feeding him. I'm not even.
Commentary, bro. I mean, Sean likes gloves, so basically he is. Yes, man. That'll all be to be food, actually. Come on. Go training, Tony, bro. Let's switch the balls up. Those few ones.
Test, test. All right, there you go. Good stuff. All right, let's change these names. Left team, we got.
You got a good goalie there, Johnny. He's a little jumpy. He obviously remembers to mix in some smooth. Huh? Power and smooth, not just one or the other. You want me to do that, bro? That's no one got you on the rack yet?
Friday night DYP. All right. So we got Sean and Johnny on the right side over there, and Mike and Chris Tran on the left side. Mike and Chris just beat me and Alfred. Chris did some solid blocking. Let's see how this plays out. See if Sean's able to block Mike on the 5 because he absolutely obliterated me on the 5. Sean and Johnny, I think they're the underdogs. I would call them the underdogs for this match. Mike, Chris. Chris has one of the best racing defenses I've ever seen for literally anything. This is how we do it. We spin for ball. Wherever it points, if it points towards the opponent's net, it becomes their ball. All right, we're set. Let's go. Mike really solid on the 5. Let's see if Sean can get a block on that. Mike's going to try all these weird options on Johnny, hoping to get him off his game. And then start hitting corners after that, if I had to guess. Great pass. He's going to try and cut it. Oh, quick 3/4. Sean's going to have to get a better passing percentage on Mike if he stands a chance at beating Mike and Chris Avere. Let's see how Chris D's up that. Really good. You see how quickly he reacts to that middle. He's cheating. He's cheating. Cheating the straight. Really good D. Awesome. Awesome. Sean actually mishit that. Hit the third guy and went in. Nice block. So he knows exactly when to react and when not to react. Really good. Couldn't execute that straight on that one. Part of, oh, what a pass. Part of why Chris is so good at blocking the pull shot is because he puts the fear in pull shooters by effectively racing their shot. Now that makes the pull shooter now second guess whether or not they're actually going to get to the hole before he does or not, right? And then he just builds off of that, right? So he's definitely gonna have to one up the way Mike's scoring right now. Just a few blocks here and there, and then Mike's just gonna exploit Johnny. Good block there from Johnny. 3-1 for Mike and Chris. Quick shot now. Ranking-wise, Mike is actually an amateur on IFP. In IFP, Chris never tours. He's basically a local player over here. Of course, Sean on his way to becoming a master in doubles. Of course, he's a goalie, but definitely has a pro game playing forward as well. Johnny's basically a rookie right now. Still learning. He's getting there, but just smacks that right down the middle of the table. Gets a rebound, and there it is. There it is. I think that's the strategy we need to pull shooters need to do on Chris is just set the ball, cradle, just look for quick holes and hit it hard. Because he's definitely too good when you sit on it. Johnny getting some nice blocks there on the 5. Oh, maybe that was due for timeout, maybe, possibly. See, again, Johnny's still learning the game, right? So probably didn't realize that the best play would have probably been to take a timeout there. Oh, and Sean turns over the ball. Timeout taken by Mike and Chris. Let's see if Sean can get a block here. They're still pretty deep in the hole here. Yeah, just didn't move. Oh my God! See that? That's the quick plays of Chris. So unpredictable. But when he executes them, oh, he executes them. So good. So the winner of this plays, I believe, Dwayne and Tony. Really good team, top pro team. I would say if Mike and Chris actually win this one, they would be the underdogs for that match. So tune in, stick around. That'll be a good match too. Sean back in the 5. Still, oh, new game. It's a new game. Mike's gotten really good at 5-bar defense. Really smart. D's up based on timing, and gets the passer to basically see his timing, and then he changes it all of a sudden. So really good at doing that. Suckers a lot of people into passing right into his guys. Let's see if Sean can convert here. They need to get one up, play ahead, put the pressure on Mike. Mike's just way too comfortable right now. Oh, nice shot. That's it. Just got to put the pressure on. See? And right away, Mike ends up dropping it. So maybe that's what needs to happen. Oh, what a pass. Sean was lucky to cast that. There you go. Just a quick set and right into the long, right? So Sean's going to build off that because Chris, it doesn't look like he's really racing right now because of Sean trying to execute some straights on the previous match. Even though he missed, but it's in Chris's head right now that he's going to try and exploit the straight because turns over the ball. Let's see if he's going to race. He's giving him racing D, kind of. There you go. See that? Just pretends he's just there, and then he just reacts. The straight is tight. It's there, the straight. Yeah, he attempted it. Just misexecuted it. Really good in the first few seconds. That blocking a pull shot. I believe that's their first timeout. And this one drops in, making it 2-1 for Sean and Johnny. Nice brush up pass. Let's see, the straight's there. He's giving him the straight. See that? He's just reacting, so you're really smart from Sean, picking the 2-hole. he had to make sure he had to execute that. So he's really dialed into that 2-hole there. Gets a block. Mike lucky to get that one. Ah, goes for the quick push. Mike likely one of the best, or I'd say second best, snake shooters. Out of all the snake shooters, I think we would have uh, Dwayne Menezes is top pro, um, and Mario Nuzzi's on the higher end. He's a master. Um, in terms of snake shots, Mike would be almost at par with Dwayne, I would say, because yeah, he has all sorts of options with a snake, including cuts from both sides. So yeah, now that I think of it, not that many snake shooters in Toronto. I would say there's actually more pull shooters than there is snake shooters, which is usually not the norm. There's always usually more snake shooters than there is pull shooters. So for pull shooters, you have myself, Tyson, you have Mario Oreganello, you have on the lower end, well, Sean Lee does a pull shot as well. Um, on the lower end, you got some rookies. You got a lot of rookies that do pull shots here as well. So 'Sean, of course, known to have one of the best snake defenses, even though not a lot of people shoot snake here in Toronto. So um, really doesn't get to put that to use a lot in Toronto. He's no slouch blocking a pull shot either. So 3-2. Let's see if Sean can get 2 goals ahead of them. Good defense. Misses the straight again. That's what that defense does. Forces you because you don't know if he's gonna react or not. So you try to just overhit that straight, hoping that he's gonna jump out of the way. Try to put your shoulder, your arm, whatever into that, because you just don't know if he's gonna react or not. As a result, Sean just misses that. Good blocks from Johnny. Another opportunity for Mike here. Quick shot. It's Mike's bread and butter right there. Just picks a hole and goes. Is really good at doing that. 3-all ties it up. Let's see if he's gonna target that straight. Timeout. Timeout. Sean calls a timeout. That's what I was saying when I was trying to shoot against him. He got a little smarter with his D. Yeah. But he's so good at reacting, so you don't know. You missed. Yeah, you're trying to blend it in with their long, hoping he's gonna jump out the way. Yeah, do a couple extra tic tacs. Sean and Johnny not out as yet. They still got some game left in them. Let's see. See if Sean has figured out his defense. I think maybe right off the set. I think Chris doesn't like to follow the ball, so right off the set, you just need to blast that straight. Nice pass from Mike. Brush, floater, brush pass. Yeah, Sean at the back. Tanya Ashi. Did I pronounce that properly? We got one more match left. One more match left. Oh, actually, I missed it. Sean and Johnny actually ended up taking that match. So we got taking that game. We got a match in our hands now. You're supposed to be here. Where are you? We had a good turnout today on Friday. A lot of our top pros showed up. Made it really competitive for all the players playing today. Even had forget his name. Someone from Indiana in town ended up playing the DYP with us today. So just a reminder, we have our big tournament in Jan. Get your partners ready. There's going to be a lot of live streaming. Straight. That's all Chris is going to give up. Let's see if Chris is going to adjust. What happened? Who scored that straight? Was it Johnny? Oh, Johnny ends up giving the ball away. Mike tried to do, I don't know what happened there, whether he lost the ball or just ended up trying to take a quick sneaky shot there. Boom. That's one of the dangers of Chris shooting. He hits that ball so hard that if it misses, it's highly unlikely anyone's even going to react to that. So it usually ends up going back in his own net. Probably has got one of the hardest open hand shots I've ever seen. I mean, that's his style. So Chris is an amazing Fabi player. For those of you who don't know Fabi, it is an Italian table that's people usually play fastball on that. But, I mean, we play slow ball, which is passage, um, which is a passing game. So he used to be really good at Fabi back in the days when he was younger. Those bars weigh absolutely nothing. So to accelerate, which is why his defense is the way it is, he's so used to light bars that he's just racing everyone. Doesn't matter what they do. Mike, I feel Mike is maybe feeling some pressure. I see him hesitant a little bit on a lot of his passing. I mean, the game before this, he absolutely obliterated me. It felt like he wasn't even thinking. He just did whatever he needed to do. But Sean making him a little hesitant. Misses that one. Usually never misses that as well. Johnny playing more lately. I think he's got the taste. He's got the taste for competitive foosball. and he's liking it. Hey, it's hard not to like this game, especially once you know how to play it. It becomes really, really fun and competitive. Sean not able to grab that rebound. Game getting a little bit sloppy right now. Everyone's fighting for that ball to get one up on their opponent. Let's see if Mike can do it over here. Johnny switching, crisscrossing. Mike cuts that right between. Hey, that's one of his options. That's what I'm saying. He's got one of the best snake shots here in Toronto. Uh, Once he starts throwing all those options, it just becomes practically impossible to figure out what he's going to do next. Chris daring him. Sean trying to reset his defense. Goes right into his guy, tries to go for the middle hole. 2-hole. There it is, the straights there. So what I was doing on Chris before, I was trying to pick the 3/4 because he just reacts to the long every time. But it's so hard to hit that 3/4 hole because, I mean, depending on the ball, depending on um, how the ball is set up, it just ends up spraying a little bit, and the goalie ends up getting a piece of that. So straight is, oh, Johnny, no hesitation, push side, keeping Sean in the game. Could Johnny and Sean upset Mike and Chris? Could this be it? Never underestimate Sean. He's a pro for a reason. It's called game management, right? You know, I mean, it doesn't matter. He works with what he has, and that's part of playing the game. It's not all about skill. You got to manage plays. You got to manage your rods, what you do between each rod. Um, yeah, there's a lot to this game. There's literally a game being played within a game. And apparently that's Sean's game every time. So everyone's playing one game. Sean is basically playing 2 games. The thing is with Chris's defense is once you start exploiting that straight, I feel his defense just crumbles because he's so hesitant after that to race and do what he's most comfortable doing. Um, so kudos to Sean for exploiting that straight. And I think if he gets the ball, oh, he almost turns it over there. Now he turns it over. Snake defense. Let's see that. Take notes, people. Take notes. Floating. One thing I will say is that Mike definitely does not like to hit straight, so that's the downside to his shot, is that he does not have the greatest vision for straight because he's got so many options. I feel that he's so confident in those options too that he's just practiced himself to the point where he can read all those holes fairly decently. But the straight is what's lacking in terms of his vision. So I don't think he's hit one straight this whole match. So, and straight was definitely open on the last possession he had. So let's see what happens the next time he gets the ball. You see, that is why Sean is almost a master in doubles. He's so clutch that, yeah, he just works with what he has. That was a short push kick from the back. I mean, it wasn't exactly middle. It was basically the third dot. So definitely Mike always waiting in the middle for that. I wish I had a replay for that. Hey, you guys can check it out. You guys can, after this is done recording, you guys can check it out and see exactly where that went, because I think that was on the third dot, and he hit that so hard that, I mean, he was committed. He was committed for that hole. All right, congratulations, Sean and Johnny. Um, the underdogs pull out the win. Now they get to face the beast. The beast, Tony Gashi and Dwayne Menezes. Pro doubles champ 2021. Not sure the year, uh, but they won pro doubles. Sean and Dwayne Menezes. Um, Tony Gashi, a lot of placings at Vegas. Almost won pro singles in Vegas. Almost he actually won expert singles in Vegas. Pro singles almost took that down, and so yeah, we got a good matchup coming up next. All right, looks like Dwayne and Tony warming up.
You better fucking pick me up, bro. You gonna pick me down?
Just give me something to pick you guys up.
He's just gonna keep talking shit about us. He's a terrible, he's a one-sided commentator. What do you mean one-sided? I was there, right? He won.
You floated or He hit it here. He hit it there.
Did he spray or was it
No, it was square. He hit it there. It was pretty square. I mean, you hit it hard. I couldn't really tell. On the video, it was square. I didn't see where you were, but it looked. All right, guys. So they're about to start their match. On the right side, we'll leave that same team right there. On the left side, we got Tony and Dwayne. Done. Let's see if we can get Tony and Dwayne to give a thumbs up. Hey, look at the camera. Give them a thumbs up. Like that? Dwayne with a thumbs up. All right. This is going to be a fun, exciting game. Now, underdogs. Let's talk underdogs. So last match I was talking about Mike and Chris and Sean and Johnny being underdogs in that match. This match, Sean and Johnny are definitely huge underdogs. Um, Dwayne and Tony just awesome, just so much offense. They're so offensively talented. Tony as well, like defensively, he is a beast defensively. Really hard to score on him. Um, let's see. You're gonna see a lot of rod flexing and just hard shooting from the back. Tony's going to try to play that quick dumping game. He's going to try definitely to get Dwayne the ball a lot. Oh, there it is. Tony with the reverse D. Sean just exploiting that. game. Tic tac, and there you go. You see that? He's just looking to give Dwayne the ball. I mean, he's so dangerous with that push that I mean, Dwayne, really good snake shot. Um, Tony's push is so good from the back that I mean, it just leaves so many options for passing because he, he can just explode with that ball, right? I mean, the worst that's gonna happen is that Dwayne doesn't catch it and it just bounces off the wall and he ends up catching it anyways, right? Because the defender can't even react to what he's doing. He's just scared of the push that Tony's capable of. Oh, Johnny. Yeah. Dwayne Tony just too much. Just so fast, able to pick up loose balls, block everything. Johnny, Johnny's got a lot on his plate dealing if he has to deal with Dwayne. Sean, I feel Sean's intensity is picked up. Oh, dude, Tony just double stacked on that long. Turns the ball over. Let's see that. Oh, good straight. Good straight. 2-2. I mean, Sean and Johnny could essentially prove me wrong. It'd be pretty funny if they win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, Johnny. Johnny not able to. Like I said, just too much. Oh, here comes Tony. Tony for some defensive action. Um, he's let's see. Yeah, you see that? He's just so good at seeing where the ball is. Just reacted right into that lane pass. Let's see. It's floating on the lane. Reacted, but just couldn't get that wall pass. Sean setting up. Dwayne, pull shot D, really erratic. Fools a lot of people. He knows what he's doing, but Sean just too smart for that. He gives you that crazy wild defense, but what's that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Timeout. Not sure who took that. 4-3. Yo. No. You guys are out here? Bye. Eating? After. Yeah? All right. I mean, it was a little long timeout, but all good. That's Sean's timeouts for you. I mean, it's 60 seconds for Sean usually. Uh, he likes to do a lot of small talk, try to get the opponent off his game. I think we're all aware of his strategy. Dwayne looking. Now, Dwayne, on the other hand, the last match we watched was Mike and Chris. Mike, very different. Doesn't like to take a lot of straights. Really good with his other options on the pull and push side. Dwayne, on the other hand, different strength. He's got a really good pull side and exploits the hell out of anyone, even giving uh, um, uh, the slightest opening for a straight. Let's see. Did you see that? I called it. Like he just exploits. He wants people to just get the hell out of the way.
He was ready.
Oh, he's kind of just there.
Like I mean, he does that. He does the wiggle. His pull side's really good. So I mean, it's really fluid. It's smooth, and it's accurate. So yeah, he uses the hitch. He uses the hitch for the snake really good. Gets people to bite and move rather than commit to a hole. It's very hard to commit to a hole when Dwayne's shooting a snake shot because he just uses a rock in such a unique way. Uh, Tony, I will say something that back wall is Tony's curse. Like I play him a lot of times, and I will get that off that back wall like a lot of time. It pisses him off, but uh, look at that pull side, really good. He'll exploit. So that's Dwayne's strategy, right? Exploit that pull side. Get someone to just doubt whether he's looking at the straight, um, and he'll offset. Oh my God, that one, folks. That one, folks. I will challenge anyone to do that the way Dwayne Menezes does it. Anyone, anyone on tour, it doesn't matter. No one on, no one who actually plays foosball can do that shot on Tornado the way Dwayne does it. That was just absolutely ridiculous. That is actually what you call a 2-1-3. Sean exploiting that straight Tony. Tony similar defense to what Chris does, but he's got another layer to his defense. Is that he will do a lot of switching in between too, um, mixed with a lot of racing, mixed with some racing. Generally likes to leave the straight open as well, a lot. So look at that offset, trying to go on the push side, hoping that Sean would get drawn into what might have looked like an opening for the straight. Shot on net. Sean's gonna have to. He's gonna have to pick it up. He's gonna have to carry Johnny. Hope he's got his back brace on, because Johnny just trying to stay in this game. I mean, Johnny's the least experienced player on this team. Tony just going to that long. Sean almost expecting that. Look at that. Oh, nice. Maybe he's going to call a timeout. Should he call a timeout? I think he's going to shoot it. Oh, wow. No timeout taken from Johnny. I thought maybe a timeout would have been the right call there. Yeah. Best snake D in Toronto, folks. That's what it is. I mean, obviously he knows us. He plays us. We play literally 3 times a week. So Sean faces all of us on a regular basis. He knows our strengths. But nonetheless, I mean, s- I play Dwayne as well, and I can't block him nearly half as good as Sean. Dwayne he just pins that ball, goes right in that pole side. The thing is about Dwayne is that also he's able to hit that the 3/4 pull side really good. So which adds definitely a different layer to his snake. Oh, just splits him. Dwayne's 5 bar has definitely improved. I mean, a post three quarter post side. Johnny was there on the long, and that's what I'm talking about. His three quarter post side is it just looks like his long. It looks like a long post side. So just so hard. Tough competition. Tough competition.
Finally waking up. Yeah, I know. I have to because you gotta fix my push out later. I don't know why it hurts me so much.
4-4. Can Sean and Johnny take it to a third? Was it third? Yeah, take it to a third game. Sean needs this. He's been scoring good on Sean. I mean, he's been scoring good on Tony. Um, so let's see. Oh, misexecute that pass. Oh my god. And Tony ends up giving it back to Sean. Is it a timeout? Tony not moving much. Sean taking a timeout. Smiling. Sean rubbing his elbow. He's not young anymore, that's for sure. Tony giving him that long. Not able to take it. Johnny traps that ball. Um, oh, just barely not able to get it to Sean. Some sort of jar over there.
And then it was, and then you call reset, then you move like you're gonna pass again, so then I did it again. You're so strong. Are you sure your arm is hurting? This arm is hurting, not this Posted that damn shot. Yeah, I know.
Tell you what, folks, can't wait for the end of Jan. That's when our Toronto Open is. We got quite a few players coming down from the U.S. To compete here with us. It's gonna be a lot of live streaming, a lot of quality matches, fun quality matches to be watched. So I hope you guys make a note of that. Um, I mean, it will be streamed, it will be recorded, so that'll be good. 4-4. Dwayne with a chance to finish it off and gets it to go. Gets it to go. Yeah, really good. I mean, I will say one thing though. His push side has definitely got better. Um, there used to be a time where um, most people would be able to just bob out there for his push side, but I mean, he's been hitting it deeper, harder, faster. Um, so good. It's definitely a noticeable improvement in that. Tony, of course, solid. Um, just able to get the ball to his forward a lot. Um, this is a good learning experience for Johnny. I mean, I'm sure he was pretty overwhelmed with the amount of offensive talent that was on the table. It does take a lot of practice to get to this point where with the top pro players that he was playing against. So good player, bro. I got the 213, fastest 213 in the world. 213 you did in the first game. It's just lights out.
But they were coming back.
Yeah, I know. Still, I mean, Tanya, yeah. Tanya, you're still here? Are you still watching? Or have you fallen asleep on your bed watch with these guys playing foosball?
It's okay. We bring the entertainment, Tanya. Don't worry. I'm actually surprised Sean and Johnny beat Mike and Chris.
Yeah, I was just fucking around with Mike and Chris. I tried late. That's it, folks. So next week, DYP again. Probably before New Year's. That'll be the last one for the year. Peace.
They stop recording?
Okay, I'm gonna play. It's on video. We'll watch it later. Yeah, I'll watch it later. Objectively, you can watch it. Don't worry, your moves are not being exposed. You're good moves. Just that. What about my moves? The aerial's not exposed. The aerial's not exposed. I said on the stream, I said, Dwayne's 213, fastest of the world. No one on tour can do this as fast as Dwayne. It's true though. The best 213 in the world. Oh, I might have got me on. That was a nice shot. It is a nice shot, for sure. It is true though. I said, this is recorded. If anyone wants to challenge this, message me back. Best commentary so far. No, we have, actually, there's a lot of different style in Toronto. Like, even his style is unique. His style is unique. Everyone's style is just unique.
And that makes us all stronger because when we play other people with different, you know what? We're prepared for those other.
We're prepared for it, exactly, yeah. Alright, ready? What's fun? 2 hours. Yeah, so forget about it. Yep. Oh, man, I can put the stream on. Go.
Ready?
Quick wall China, Holy? Yeah, he went the Great Wall yesterday too. And then Russia came.
Don't say that because he says that to me and then you bombard me.
And I didn't stop, bro. That was last night. He blocked me so well for the first game. Higher mouth. That's higher mouth. I got scored. Come on, Sean. Higher mouth. Why? I don't think that's what my shots are. I mean, Sean's playing in the front. He should. Ready? Yeah.
I think is a Saturday, we make that a big party, like a pizza party. The 30th. That works for you guys? The 30th?
26 is a problem for me, but 30.
The 30th is the party. 30th was the big pizza party.
Can you order pizza from Pizza Nostra?
And 30 is with an over.
What is that?
If you have that, they can deliver us.
I don't know what it is, so you take care of
Pizza
it.
Nostra, it's a pizza.
You know what is good?
Oh, we just had them today. Amazing.
I love that.
Oh, you go there, me and him were today.
It's a wrap.
It's the best shoe here. I don't see.
That's also like a new Vietnamese place here in Springfield too. Queen's place.
The chicken salami is
They're
the
not one of the late places. It's good though. And the decor, it's like the biggest Vietnamese place I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a high-end VF place.
So let's plan before we come play, we're going somewhere that we can play.
Yeah, that's what we saw. We should go there. But I
I'll
don't
bring it here.
Maybe on
I don't know if you need a
maybe on
reservation.
Tuesday then.
Yeah, we'll go
I
somewhere.
don't know, I've been there. You just go.
Oh, yeah?
It's huge.
Yeah.
So many
We should
tables.
go there.
Let's just go
If you
there.
we go there before Tuesday. Then.
Yeah. Put it in the chat. This time everybody there is coming.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Michael?
No, it's his.
Oh yeah.
The magnet. The magnet.
Instant pass. See that?
Alright, that's our first. You ready?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Call timeout or the switch? What are we doing?
Alfred, what are you doing?
Okay, Alfred, what's the plan? How are we gonna beat the Joker?
Even a pro commentator.
Ready? Where's the ball? Which one? Ready for this one or this one? I don't know.
This one we score, so it's the ball on the floor.
We called two ball, man. Here.
One and one?
Is this the first game?
Yeah. One and one?
You took one?
Yeah. What? Ready?
Yep. Fun finals.
This is fun finals.
Actually, this is semifinals.
Every time we play is a fucking finals. How many do you need? Come on, baby.
Kind of, yeah, no, I'm just, no, because I got some food earlier, right? I was so hungry earlier, and then I got some food, and then like, yeah, I just had the energy to play, you know? No, but I wanted to like do better, right? Like, there's a lot of things on Tornado that I still don't know, right? So that's why, like, I'm gonna go home and watch, like, the game and how I did my D and stuff, right? But like, it's not the D that I'm worried about, it's the table. There's little tricks I don't know that he's not coming easily to me, right? Like, you know, on Fabby, like, I might know like little things about it because of all the years of playing games. Like the rebounds, first balls, or whatever. Yeah, like with Tornado, like I totally can't get like yo, I'm trying to.
Can't give you that anymore. You did that before.
That was out there.
It's the world's-
You angled that back too. You angled it.
I followed him, I was there.
You was out there, but you angled it back.
Right here.
Yeah.
I followed him really good.
Too good.
Good shot. I'm smart player. Swear to God. Huh? It's okay, I understand that, but the part is like excitement. It's making me excited.
It's like you have a fetish for pro matches.
That's
I don't know, it feels good, man. It's not like my time is wasted and fucking good, fucking tough. That's what I said. No recorder, right?
Actually, I was just gonna ask. It's not recording, bro.
No, you told me not.
Yeah, it's just like anything. You know, you want to get experience and victory against like, you know, kind of players. Yeah.
I know.
Not the easy lady.
Nice and like.
Huh? You want the hot.
He likes to beat them up.
No, I just like to play. I don't care who I play.
So I understand you like to play.
When he gets more out for good players. Most of us like. I'm definitely like that.
I'm like that.
Yeah, you kind of play up and down to.
I get anxiety when I see people roll.
That's what I suppose. We're fucking good. Everybody's playing good. Everybody's playing. Ready? Yeah.
Backdoor banger. I'm glad that wasn't the fifth goal last game.